One is clinging on, but it doesn't matter. Just goes down the board and picks up another big treble.
Yeah, he'll be hoping for fewer darts like that. That won't do his nerves any good, if there are any nerves. Damon Heta looking to just become the third player to beat Luke Littler on the European Tour stage. One of them, the world #1 Luke Humphries. One of them, an old rival from the development tour in Vessel Nyman back in Kiel.
Yeah, I mean, the word of warning here. I've harkened back to arguably the game of the year, Heta versus Littler at the UK Open. We've got them meeting again tonight. I harkened back to Ryan Searle versus Luke Littler at the start of the Pro Tour this year, when they met earlier on today. And it turned out it was rubbish for the first half of the match before Littler went berserk at the end.
Yeah, he came away with a 91 average. Not like last night when he took on Dylan Slevin, took all of 12 minutes to beat him.
58.
Yeah, just lost the 2 legs so far this weekend, Luke Littler. Heta saw off Andrew Gilding 6-4, Richie Eddowes 6-2 yesterday. Could have beaten Gilding by a bigger margin. He raced off into an early lead there. Now, treble 19. Would have left the bullseye. Damon Heta. These are the kind of opportunities that might need to go. They haven't really gone for him regularly this weekend so far. Treble 18.
57. Luke, you require 72.
Well, that's very unhelpful because it means he's probably going to have to go 14 for bull. Big save 14. And the bullseye's nowhere near.
Damon, you require 48.
A sluggish start against Searle, and might be more of the same. Damon Heta for a 17-dart break. Maybe an 18-darter. Yeah, just sneaks in, bottom corner.
Damon Heta.
Breaker throw as well. Early advantage to Damon Heta. Look, if Ryan Searle had played half decently in the early exchanges against Luke Littler, he could have been over the hills and far away, because Littler was not good.
100.
It's only at the end. He hit about 5 180s in the last 2.5 legs, Luke Littler. The storm to victory in the end. But if it is a similarly slow start, although maybe it isn't going to be, Damon Heta could take advantage.
Yeah. Oh, wrong side of the wire. Had many threats of the 9-darter this weekend, none more threatening than Danny Noppert, who worried double 12.
Right, Littler, he's already hit 4 this year. I'm sure he's going to hit more. He always looks like he's going to pretty much perfect. Could annihilate the record, which is already level. Won a title in January, one in February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh, no, hang on. August, he didn't, did he? No, he's not. We're in September now. That record's gone.
Tournament did start in August.
Technicality.
94.
Particularly annoying to lose that record when you can win it on the 1st of September.
Treble 18. Well, it's another one of those one treble combo finishes that Damon Heta's been unable to take out. He was allowed back in the opening leg. He may not be allowed back here. Treble 10. No, he isn't allowed back, because Luke Littler does a lot of his business on that double. Breaks back immediately. 14-darter, one apiece.
Game on. $51.
Did make the decision to come to Hildesheim this weekend when some of his big rivals opted for the weekend off, so opportunity for Luke Littler to add to his Euro Tour haul.
135.
Looks of Luke Humphries and Michael Smith not present this weekend.
180.
Yeah, 145, I leave 170.
105.
Ooh, can't get the last dart in the treble 20 that he required. Quick change of plan to come down for the 19s, probably sensible.
Yeah, 180 in that situation would have
94.
still led to a three-darter, 99. 140 the requirement for Damon Heta. Won't take it. Just wants a solid ton. That's what he should get.
100. Luke, you require 116.
16 for Luke Littler. Single 19. The tops.
96. Damon, you require 40.
Double 10 to keep the breaks of throw going. Double 5. Yeah, nicely done. Another one snuck in the corner by the Heat. But it is 3 breaks to throw to start this game.
Game on.
Remember seeing Heta in Minehead at the UK Open just before he was about to go on stage to play Luke Littler.
99.
He was genuinely having one of those energy gels that like Tour de France cyclists have in their race. Never seen a darts player do that before a game of darts. Worked though, didn't it? 106 average, winning his first major quarter-final.
Was Luke Littler swigging a J2O?
Didn't see Luke. He was doing quite a bit of that in that game. Truth be told, he does quite a bit of that whenever he plays darts. 9 180s now for the weekend for Luke Littler, which, bearing in mind, he's only played, what, 17 and a half legs? One every other leg.
$57. $45.
Poor setup visit for Heta. Should have taken advantage, and you would expect Luke Littler to be on 2-darter.
96.
Well, that's okay, it's still makeable.
Neither of them have been able to take any of these one treble combos yet, have they? We've had a chance every single leg. Heta hasn't even been able to get darts at double from his. Littler missed tops for the 116 in the previous leg. Doesn't get a dart on this occasion.
68.
Bit flashy, but he is prone to that sort of stuff, and it has worked out for him on this occasion. Doesn't matter anyway. We have a bit of daylight here. It's the first hole to throw.
Good leg, Luke to Coaches. $100.
Already got a couple of ranking titles to his name this year, Damon Heta. Won one very recently on the Pro Tour, having just got off the plane from Australia and New Zealand. Unbelievable effort from him. Obviously, Little leads the way with more titles than anybody in PDC darts this year, including the Premier League, which is quite a good one to win.
57.
Only player to win more than one Euro Tour as well in 2024. We're talking about two of the most successful players this year. Gurney hasn't won a title for half a decade. Hisnell's picked up wins, and we know that Peter Wright
56.
is on the comeback trail, but hasn't won anything since the European Championship last year. Intriguing climax we've got.
99.
But will it feature Luke Littler in the semis? At the minute, not looking likely.
94. Damon, you require 167.
Didn't have to entertain the possibility of using the bullseye. Great ton's okay. Double 18, you think?
138. Damon, you requires 67.
Big exchange incoming here. We get one dart at double 16. Big dart, Damon Heta. 4-1, another break. Luke Littler is on the ropes. And to be honest, It's the sort of thing that Ryan Searle could have done to Littler in the last 16 this afternoon if he'd been at it in the first half of the game. This isn't brilliant from Heta. It's solid, and that's been good enough. Littler is going to have to burst into life like he did against Ryan Searle, and even then he's relying on Damon Heta not finding a couple of really good legs.
It's been oddly very low-key from Luke Littler. Not seeing that explosivity that we've become so accustomed to seeing.
We know he's not brilliant every single match he plays. He has had averages in the sort of low 80s and stuff this year. They are rarities. And he got away with a poor performance against Ryan Searle. But Damon Heta does not look like he's in the mood. He's only averaging about 92 for the entire weekend, Damon Heta. He's not been sparkling in any of his games, but he's been doing enough. And he's finished well this weekend. That's crucial. Like Gurney, he's over 50% for the tournament on his doubles.
It was a funny old game against Andrew Gilding earlier where he established a 4-0 lead. He was then pegged back, and even though Gilding was doing nothing of any note, Heta just managed to squeak past him.
He's getting going in this game for the 14s. Oh, no. He went for the big safe 14 earlier in the game, didn't he, to leave a dart at the bullseye. This time he's chased the treble and has gone into the treble 9. Bamboozled himself.
Damon, you require 86.
Not often you see Luke Littler having to ask what the numbers are. Oh, wrong bed. Well, he's been playing with fire in that some of the doubles he's landed have been right in the corner. He goes next door, and Luke Littler has a bit of a reprieve. Double 10 is usually a good place to start for him.
How important is that going to be? 2 darts missed for 5-1. Oh, now then. Surely Damon Heta isn't going to establish a big lead in the game, only to see his opponent come back and level like Gilding did. As you say, he got through that test against Gilding, but if Littler gets going, it'll be a different proposition entirely.
100.
Can't leave a finish from 3-4-2, even if he fills it up.
140. Luke, you require 131.
17.
91.
He's not been great on tops this evening, but at least he's got the fail-safe. If he goes underneath, he can go across to double 10. And that's much better. 16 darter, a 13 darter, and all of a sudden Luke Littler breathing down Damon Heta's neck.
Yeah, best leg of the match as well. There's a response from the Heat. 5 180s in the game, just the 2 to Heta.
66.
Starting to score better now, Luke Littler.
140.
The pace that Heta's playing at here. This is the sort of pace that he wants in his game.
70.
Not in top gear at all, and Luke Littler,
84.
that's a mistake. Doesn't force Heta to go to the 14s and ball. But he can set this up and leave himself 3 clear
52.
darts for a 5-3 lead to move to the brink of the semi-finals.
Damon, you require 32.
Double 16 then.
Game
Damon Heta usually lethal there.
Damon Heta.
He is 5-3 up.
Ninth leg.
And Luke Littler is facing the rarity of being beaten on the Euro Tour stage. He's got to win 3 in a row now.
He's been selective with what he's played this year, Luke Littler, and understandably so, with the demands on his time, World Series, Premier League, and who knows what other media commitments. So it's only his 5th appearance on the Euro Tour, won 2 of the titles, and as you said earlier, the only players to beat him, the world #1 Luke Humphries and Vessel Nyman, his old foe from the youth system last year. Damon Heta looking to join that group.
86.
If he can get over the line here, Damon Heta, it'll mean he's reached at least a semi-final on the European Tour in each of the last 3 years. He is a consistent performer in PDC darts and a consistent title winner.
Happy to stay there because he doesn't mind double 15 with it being next door to double 10. It can get awkward. How much pressure can Damon apply?
59.
Very little is the answer. Double 15. That's the problem. Up for double 4.
26.
Sneaks inside. Littler turns around and looks like he gives an accusatory nod to someone. I don't know if there was a shout out.
It'd better disappear now, Luke. Well, you might be disappearing out the exit door here in Hildesheim. It does go. Right, this is it then. Heta wins it 6-4. Or Luke Littler will throw for the match in the last leg decider.
140.
Quite an ominous way to start the leg that he needs to win to break.
96.
This kid's special. This kid is so special. It is unbelievable. It's half a dozen 180s for Luke Littler, who has now set up a potential 5th 9-darter of the year, a record breaker.
95.
Talk about timing. Such a tease.
Look where Heta is. He's got a shot at 170 to win it. But if he does not take it out, he's second favourite. Because Littler's on tops for a 10-darter in a leg he needed to win. And Heta can't take it out. And maybe Luke Littler is going to turn this around from 4-1 down.
42. Luke, you require 40.
Special players do special things in big moments. Luke Littler has landed a 10-dart break of throw. It is his match to lose now.
Game on.
He's not managed to get himself into a position where he's had a match dart, Damon Heta, despite being 4-1 up. Littler has got into his stride, but just the 60 there. Heta trying to compose himself. Surely he's not going to lose for a 3rd time this year to Littler on the European Tour. This visit says he might well do. Oh no, it's a nightmare.
He's fortunate that Littler only hit 60. But that's a much better second visit. The ferocity with which he threw that last dart. That's what he wanted.
Back in the leg. Glance to the score, 286. Not going to leave a finish. But he'll take a big old bite out of it. Well, 180 in the leg, but nothing either side for Damon Heta, and that may not be enough. Not against this lad. Not against this force of nature. He is unbelievable.
Scrunching his face up as he threw that last dart. It's almost like a superpower this lad possesses. Damon Heta again leaves the big fish, but Littler wants tops. Littler hits tops. That is a stunning comeback, and it is a hat-trick of European Tour victories for Luke Littler against Damon Heta. Guess what he did the last two times? He went on to lift the title. The kid is a force of nature. He is amazing. He has dominated the European Tour in the bits that he's played this year.